Hi, welcome. The verse of today reads, May the God of hope fill you with joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Romans 15 verse 13. Let that sink in. So hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's me, your favorite girl, Miss BERIZZYs of BERIZZYs Closet. And if you don't know, BERIZZYs Closet is an online boutique that sells swimwear clothes from a size small all the way up to a size 4XL. So guys, please be nice, be kind, head on over there and check me out. And now let's get right into the video for today. So, as you all know, it's the holiday season. This video should have come in earlier, but unfortunately, due to some personal reasons, I couldn't bring it earlier. But guys, I'm here now, okay? So that's what matters. So I'm going to be giving you a little tips and trick on how we're going to save, because listen, with the inflation going on right now all around the world, you need to save up those coins. You need to get value for your money. So today I'm bringing you some tips on how I am going to save, or what I've been doing. Yes, because listen, guys, we are all in this together. I'm taking you guys on this journey of my life. We're all going to learn as we go along. So these are some of the tips and tricks that I've been implementing in my life and I hope to implement. So I'm like, let me share with my girlies. So let's dive into it. The first tip for saving this Christmas season, this holiday season, like Christmas, New Year, everything in between, like it's a lot. But the first tip you have to do, you should have done it, but if you're late like me, it's okay. The first thing is create a budget. Listen, I cannot tell you guys enough how creating a budget is going to help. For me personally, when I see things written down and when I write it out or see them, like I'm a visual learner, it helps me to, understand and allocate my resources properly. One thing I've been using is Rocket Money. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them. I'm just saying. But I've been using Rocket Money to track my subscription and all that stuff, and it's been going well. However, since I'm old school, I love my paper and pen. I've also been doing the paper and pen thing. I have my paper and pen planner that I use to write out some of my budget, and, I like just ticking off stuff. So please make sure you create a budget for this holiday season. Number 2, Christmas is all about giving. This is the time you have to give gifts, love, whatever is your love language you're going to share with others. So as we're doing that, we have to make wise choices. And one way you can make wise and better choices is by making a gift list. I know you want to give everybody, but listen, the reality is it's 7 billion of us. You can't give everybody. So make a list, prioritize those that are nearest and dearest to you, that you want to, surprise, just bring joy to. Make a list. And also, if you want to donate or stuff like that, make a list. When you itemize stuff, you can know where and how to allocate your resources and, what's more important and, what is just, it's okay. So that's another tip. Number 3 is shop smart. Listen. If you live in the US, we just had Thanksgiving, and after Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving is Black Friday. So listen, most of the things that I needed, I got it during that sales. I made sure I went all in for that sales smartly, not like crazy, because I used to be an impulsive shopper, but now with this inflation. So shopping smartly by looking for deals, looking for coupons, looking for sales. That is one way, you can get value for your money and, save and be smart. So remember, shop smartly. Number 4, DIY gifts and decor. Listen, guys, I'm not the biggest DIY girl, but listen, I love when somebody makes stuff like with their hands. I know they put their heart and soul and time into it and give it to me. Trust me, I appreciate it. So nothing is too small to, DIY and give to someone. I believe that if the person is grateful, which I emphasize on gratitude, they will accept it, because it's not all about the material things. It's about the thoughts and the time and love that is put into that little item that is being given to you. So try as much as you can to do a lot of DIYs. There are a lot of videos on YouTube, online. There are people that dedicate their channel to that. If I see any, I'll link it down in the description box. Well, I'll look for you and link them down in the description box. But make sure you try to, DIY stuff. And it might be from the dollar store, but you can enhance it to make it look a little bit more posh, So try incorporating that if finances is a big thing and you still have a big heart and want to give. So be smart. Another way also is participate in gift exchange. So I have a vlog that will be coming up also, or if it's already up, you can check my channel. Brian, we went to this thing in church where we had this white elephant stuff where you can give gifts and receive gifts, and it was so fun. So I'll say try to participate in, doing gift exchange. I mean, it's not like that's the sole purpose. You have to do it. You give for love and all, but also if your office is doing that, you can get a gift, and also you can repurpose that gift. Maybe something really big, you can share it and share it out also. I mean, I know gifts are meant to be kept, but listen, sometimes, if you have too much of something, for example, if you have way too many socks that are being given to you, you can also repurpose that and give to someone else rather than just keep everything and you might not even use them. So be smart, be wise about that. Another way you are going to save, like this one is a big bang for somebody like me, is limiting your travel. If you know me on this channel or if you're just joining me, I'm a Sierra Leonean. So usually we all go home. I really wanted to go home this Christmas. I really wanted to be with family and all. But I had to make some better financial choice and decision because the people that are most important to me, I tend to see them like every day through video calls, and also my dad always comes to the US, so I was able to see my dad. However, notwithstanding, I will still love to see my family for Christmas and be with them in flesh. But if that is not possible right now, implementing things like video calls, Zoom calls, that is something we have to be grateful for in this generation that we have. And that is also, a way of communicating. So if you really don't need to travel because the prices of everything is so high and ticket fare is extremely high, going back home for me was going to cost me around $3,000 per person. And I have to take my son. And we have so much to do. And with the inflation and everything, I wasn't ready to just dish out like $6,000 or $10,000 just to go back home and then come back to a bunch of debts. No, I wasn't willing to put myself in that position. However, I will go when tickets are a bit more reasonable and stuff like that, but I don't know yet when. So, yeah, limiting travel, that's another way you can save expenses. Like I said, it's always the thoughts behind what you do. That's what matters. So if your family feels like, she genuinely wants to see us, she makes the effort to call us on Zoom or on video call, like, come on, they're gonna appreciate you. I know it's one thing to hug and feel somebody, but listen, we have technology to our advantage. Let us use it and make the best of it. Another tip is try to use cash. Don't be swayed into using your credit cards, especially for you people that live here in America and England where it's a credit-based society. Listen, credit card debt is really hard to pay back. And it's so nice when you keep swiping and swiping, but listen, at the end of the month, don't forget, they're gonna also add the interest rate purchase to whatever you bought, and you have that, and that can be as high as 29.99 or even 32% of what you spend. So you want to really not dive into credit cards. I'll say keep your credit cards. Right now, I only use my credit cards for emergency purposes because trust me, I've been down that road and it's not a pleasant place to be. So try to use cash as much as you can. That is why if you follow all the previous steps, you'll know what you really need to spend on and not just go spending money crazily. So remember, you're not trying to go broke in January. Back home, we usually say January is very long. It has a lot of days. And trust me, once you're broke, those days are going to go by really, really slow. So you don't want that. You want to still, have fun in January and live life normally without being in debt and being anxious. That's not a good way to start the year. So remember, use cash. And finally, my final point for today is I would really love for each and every one of us celebrating this festive season, this period. I know it's not for everyone, but if you live in the United States, whether you're Christian or not, it's very tempting. Learn to focus on what the season means to you. For me, as a Christian, I have to understand that as much as the festivity and everything that it comes with is good. The main reason for the season is Jesus. So once I focus on Jesus, I'm just going to do things that are going to revolve around Jesus. It's going to be Jesus centered. Whether it's me giving and exchanging gifts, it's going to be Jesus centered. And trust me, once you have a reason, you have a focus on what you're celebrating, it makes every other thing, seems easy. So you're not going to do too much. You're not going to try to keep up with the Joneses just to keep up with the Joneses, because it's not about the material things. It's about the love. It's about family. And that is, in another way, not gonna make you spend like crazy because you're trying to keep up. So remember, try to focus on the season and focus while you are celebrating. This should be about Jesus. This should be about love. This should be about our Savior being born if you're a Christian. So guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I want to say thank you so much for sticking around with me. And also, if you stuck around with me and you're not yet subscribed, please be nice, be kind. Show me some love this Christmas by clicking on that subscribe button and also turning on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post amazing, beautiful content like this and you get to see this pretty face, okay? And please, guys, try to follow some of these tips that, I shared with you, and I hope it helps each and every one of us, because I'll also sit back and watch my own videos, and if I'm falling off the bandwagon and say like, oops, I said this, I have to follow. So yeah, and thank you so much, and please go watch my other videos. Until next time, bye.